Hey, what is up guys, it is Zulfur here and welcome back to Zulfur's Wacky Creations. Today we're looking at the Knipha Mark 1. Before I got this off the ground, it took me a fair few good attempts to say, as seen here, and well, that was about it. But because of the nature of this ship, it did take a few attempts to go off the ground, but eventually I did get it off. Sorry, it took so long because of the fact the wheels are placed really weird. You'll see that in a minute once we take off the ground. But it did need an end of a runway shot, which I was kind of whoa, what the hell? Slight light, got lots of lift, but it needs the end of the runway. You see there, the wheels are all in the center. So as you can tell, it ran into some problems when trying to lift off because it was really unstable. Now, I just wanted to push it to its limits. I took it to highest that it could go. Took it to the max speed. It probably wasn't the max speed, but I took it to, you know, get the cool effects on the cockpit with the what's it called? Now, I say this is a wacky creation because of the cool swept wing effect I put on it, and a huge tail fin I put on the back. Now, I normally put the huge tail fins on the back of my Joeing planes. Now, they're not really wacky. They're kind of just normal, but this is wacky because it's kind of so stubby, but it's got huge tail fins. I don't know, it just looks really cool, so I thought I'd share this one with you. Your pilot for today is Bill Kerman. He is a senior KSP pilot, and he loves to I don't know what Bill loves to do in his pastime. I imagine Bill is an avid golfer on the landscapes of Kerbin. All that space on Kerbin, he loves to play golf, and he also brings his friend Jeb and Bob with them to have a nice game of golf. Okay, so I just pushed the plane really to high as I could go, and you'll see that very shortly, I guess. And yeah, I mean, you can hear Skype noises in the background. I forgot to put my Skype on Do Not Disturb while recording this, and I was like, I'm not gonna pause the flight and put it on Do Not Disturb. So I just went with it. But I bet you all did tab out and look at your Skype. So as you can see, it is actually picking up speed quite a lot, and Bill is actually really not liking it at the minute. He's like, oh god, what the hell's going on? What's he doing? He's taking me too high. But no fear, Bill. It's okay. I'm a fully trained pilot, even though you're the pilot. I'm flying you. It's a bit weird. That is kind of strange, and it didn't make any sense. There's another Skype window. Don't tab out. It's not your Skype. So yeah, it's a pretty cool ship. I mean, I've had a lot of experiment with it. As you can see, it's kind of got a weird thing on the back with the backwards air intakes on it. It just makes a cool effect around the engine. I don't know why I did it, just for aesthetic purposes, I believe, but I actually do have another wacky creation. It's really pretty cool, and it's a Knipha Mark 2, but it piggybacks a space plane on it. So it's a bigger version of this plane, but it piggybacks the space plane on it, and it flies up and then releases the space plane. So it's a pretty cool machine. Oh, machine! What a word! God, I'm just loving myself too much here. Anyways, you can hear the engine starting to sort of, I don't know what the word is. It's oscillating really high, and about to pick it up to speed 16,000 meters, almost over the speed of sound now. And if we look here, we're coming in for a landing on it. Now, I wanted to do a water landing to see how it goes. That's my Skype again, sorry. Water landing to see how it went. And well, you're gonna see the outcome of that. So what I'm just gonna probably explain to you what I'm doing now. So I'm actually slowly turning the throttle down because I don't want to cut the engine right away, because sometimes these sorts of ships have a tendency to wildly spin out of control and screw you over. So I was taking it down really slowly slowing my, that's a bit of a tongue twister, slowly slowing my descent, as you can see at the top, putting the wheels out because I think there is drag in this game. I'm not sure there is, but I put the wheels out anyway because that's just a natural thing to do. And you know, I was hoping to survive maybe with the ship intact, maybe not, but nonetheless, I was landing about 470 meters now. Sea level's about, I don't know, sea level is probably 0, I think. I'm pretty sure anyway. So we're going down and we're decreasing speed a lot. We're still at 100 meters a second, so that's still pretty fast to land on the water. but now I've completely cut the engine, and I'm going to be descending quite rapidly. I'm just trying to keep that nose level, because as soon as you let that nose drop, you start increasing speed and downward speed as well, and well, you can probably tell what happens there. It's a bit of a slaughter fest on your pilot. Coming in, engine completely stopped now, just gliding from momentum. Can see that vertical speed going very, very slow now, just trickling down, almost going up in fact, and we're hoping for the best in this. We want to be landing about 30 meters a second. It's about, believe I can, 37 right now, so it's pretty close to what I want to be landing at, and ready for impact. We're going to splash down on the water very soon, and splash down. As you can see, obviously Bill wants to become a submarine pilot now, because he's just the cockpit spinning around. So guys, thank you for watching. This is Zulfurs Whaky Creations, and I will see you next time. Sayonara.